Alright, people. The creative parking is real. Alright. That's the radio going. I gotta turn that off. Nice blinker there, Hyatt. Oh, we're starting this morning off beautifully. Piss and vinegar. With all the sprinkles. But hey, I'm up and rolling by 6:30. I ain't done that in a minute. And I got parked with an hour and a half left on my clock. It's funny how your day goes by a lot better and your time's a lot better when you go to one of your pickups on your route and they're like, yeah, we ain't got nothing for you, so we're just gonna take your empties off. And you're like, okay, cool. That works for me. I could have got to my second pickup by like 1 o'clock. I ended up rolling in about 2 though. Mainly because I stopped and oh good lord, this damn window again. I had to do something about this window. It's atrocious. Anybody got any decent wiper blades they'd recommend for Cascadia? I think they're like 20, 22 inch wiper blades. There doesn't seem to be a brand or anything I can find. Those scrubber ones from the truck stops kind of work, but I don't know if it's $25 worth. Luckily, the last time I had to do that, I had to pay for it. The company paid for it when I called them. Like, hey, look, I need wiper blades. It's been raining on and off horribly, and these damn things ain't doing up a smudge. Blinker, people, blinker! Oh, you damn entitled fucking four-wheelers. Alright. I got my drop done and I'm headed north, and it's only 9 o'clock. Hot damn. Hot damn. I'm about 2 hours ahead. That means I should be parked, fingers crossed, by like 6:30. Hot damn. The only thing that's gonna suck is I'm still gonna have to wait till 9:30 tomorrow morning for my pickup. More than likely. It's nice not feeling like the middle of the day, or you've already had half a day for 2 hours of driving. That's the one thing I hate about my Wednesdays. I get up and I drive 2 hours, and it feels like half the day I've been driving already. Or it feels like I've been driving for half the day, even though it's only been 2 hours. And I'm thinking that's mainly because I'm leaving Hino at like noon, 12:30, depending on the foobarness and paperwork and how long I take to do everything. If I take extra time to just kind of sit there and essentially have like a 30-minute break. Because I'm usually running hot the rest of the day, and my real 30-minute break a couple hours into my drive is actually when I get fuel, and then I just take a couple extra minutes after fueling, not in the fuel aisle. But yeah, I don't know. I mentioned this in yesterday's video where I kind of combined Mondays and Tuesdays together just because I didn't have much for Monday. Anybody else going to see The Machine? Anybody else have plans for that? Because it comes out Thursday, but I'm going to go see it on Saturday. It's a really good show. If you go to Bert Crusher's YouTube channel, he does a couple podcasts with is it Mark Kimmel? Fuck, whoever plays Luke. Like, because the dude that plays Luke is playing Bert's dad in the movie, and he has a podcast with him talking about promoting the movie for Thursday. But yeah, it's supposed to be a really good movie. And if you've not heard the Machine story, go look it up. Find the longest one you can find, because over the years he's kind of shortened it up. But if you can go find like one of the original ones from like the stand-up he did, the called The Machine special, it's hilarious. It will make you laugh so hard. The first time I heard that story, I laughed so hard I could not breathe, and I was choking for air. Choking for air. It's definitely worth looking up and finding before you go see the movie. That's it for now. Good morning. Good morning. I think today is gonna be another quick one. There's nothing to load in Richmond again, just a drop off. So that means I'm rolling out of here early, which means I should get to my second stop in Fairbury earlier than normal, which hopefully means I'll be parked earlier than normal, which means tomorrow I'll be able to be home earlier than normal. But yeah, that's, knock on wood, not jinx anything. Last night was fun. Instead of posting a video, because I only had like maybe 20 minutes, and most of that was just road noise, I had a live, which that was pretty cool. I got about an hour and a half at least. Or no, I was just shy of 2 hours. Unfiltered popped in and helped kill some time, and had a couple other people else in the comments, which that was fun. I think I might actually start doing that for my RC videos when I'm doing maintenance. Like if I'm working on the cars or the truck, instead of recording it, just do a live. That way I can work on stuff, but run my mouth and everything else. I just have to figure out how I'm going to do that, or if I'm going to try to do 2 cameras or just one, which I could probably make it work with 2 cameras, or with a 1 camera, just kind of put it at an angle. Or take it off the monitor and put it more on a little tripod so I can tilt it on demand. But then we talked a little about what I can do to kind of make this channel more enjoyable for people watching. And like I was saying, I don't really want to be the guy that steals thunder from somebody else, in the sense that I don't want to just repeat what somebody else says, so that there's not much originality to my content. But I might start borrowing topics. Because I have a lot of useless knowledge, but like anything, if you're not using it, you kind of lose it to the archive, and then you only remember it whenever you hear something that kind of triggers that memory, or you see something or watch something that is on that topic. So there's that. Well, that's something you don't see every day. Really? Are you freaking serious? You took your sweet freaking time and took all the light? That's why I don't like Connex container drivers. Their heads are up their asses. That, or they just don't fucking pay attention. I'm gonna go with both. Their heads are up their asses and they don't pay attention. I've got about 3 weeks, I think, till my birthday now. Or at least 3 Thursdays. Because my birthday is going to be on a Thursday this year. Which means I'm going to be on the road for my birthday. But hey, it would not be the first time, and it probably won't be the last. I'm just glad my AC got fixed, so when I go home, it's not like I'm going into purgatory. In the sense that it's unenjoyable to be home. Alright, Grandpa. You can shift faster than that. Got a moron on the radio now. Go play someplace else. I keep meaning to try to get up to this Loves and park, and then I'm only 5 minutes from my pickup, which I could probably almost make it most of the time. But there are some times that like I would never be able to make it. There's been quite a few times where I roll into Spiceland with minutes, like a handful of minutes on my clock. But I imagine if I got up here on a Tuesday or a Monday night, left early enough, got up here, parked, it would put me ahead all week enough that I'd probably be able to make it back. Because that would take out about an hour worth of driving, because I parked in Spiceland. It's 30 minutes from Richmond. Spiceland to Richmond, and then back through Spiceland. That's an hour. Thoughts, though. Just thoughts. Still plan on getting that drift car, though I don't think I'm going to be getting any help from my community, so it's not going to be a sponsored by car theme. But I might look up some look up and see if I can't find any like diesel or truck decal kind of things on Amazon, instead of just using the sticker sheets that come with it. Gotta remember, I gotta buy a battery and a new charger, because I really need to have a universal charger so that I can charge any battery, so I'm not stuck to just the Traxxas charger I have, which it's worked great for all my batteries. I just have to get the adapters for them. Or heck, that might be my next little project, learning soldering. Start making adapters. That is one thing I really do need to start working on. I know there's hundreds of videos online, but has anybody got any tips or tricks for soldering? Alright, unfiltered, watch out. Got an asshole riding my ass. God forbid anybody knows what safe following distance is. be back. Well, here's something new. There's apparently some shit going on northbound on 65 up in Lafayette, Indiana, so I'm gonna detour 74. That'll change up my week, but hey, I'm still ahead of schedule. I'm debating whether or not I'll just start taking 74 over, because that'll keep me from having to run all the way over 24, and it's almost the same distance, I think. Everything I've looked at shows it the same time and the same distance to take 70 over to 74 through Champaign to Fairbury, opposed to taking 65 north to exit 201. But I don't know. I do not know what I'm gonna do. Because right now I do not like taking 65 north because of all the construction. There's so much construction that's going on that's annoying. Especially considering none of these dipshits actually know how to follow the damn signs for construction areas. Because, like, God forbid anybody actually do what the signs say. But either way, I'm just ready to be home. The rest of today and a little bit of tomorrow, and I'll be home. I'll be home. My AC's fixed. I'll be able to run around and do some shit if I actually get my ass in gear, because my girlfriend works just down the road again, so I can take her to work and go do something. Opposed to when she was working further away, and it'd be more of a hassle to go take her to work, go do something, go pick her up and come home. Something different to see, something different to go. Whatever the hell this is. Oh, I think it's a college. Yeah, I think it's a college. That's cool. Got a decent campus area. I'm hoping with all my RC videos I can get a couple local guys together and try to hit some of the local areas and make it a more regular thing, because it seems like everybody only gets together to go to RC field days and big Buddhas. There's a lot of nice places where I live there in Hartsville. We're close to Lebanon. The lake. There's a dam over to my left you can't see. So I'm guessing this is either a man-made lake or a man-flooded lake. Like it was already kind of here and they decided to use it to store up water. Seems like there's a lot of nice parks around here. That is one thing I have come to appreciate and wish I had near me are these park areas that are actually like parks and not just places called parks that nobody goes to anymore, so they just basically turn into unused public land. Oh, that explains some of it. It's a damn golf course. Hey, this is pretty cool. One of those things that you're not really going to see unless you're taking a detour. And I gotta say, I'm glad I'm basically empty. Because that reassures me with my weight. Oh, that's cool. Dude, if you had your blinkers on, those help. It's 45 through here, people. You're trying to do 55. Why is it nobody can do the speed limit? Everybody has trouble just doing the speed limit. It's not hard, people. It's not hard. It really isn't. Everybody in a big damn hurry. Well, that was fun. I want to get a set of those spikes for my Ranger. But good Lord, the real ones, like the ones actually worth getting, they're like steel. For 20 of them, they want like $90. And I'm like, it's a lug nut. But hey, you pay for what you get. But I guess there is some reassurance in the fact that they're that expensive and they're made sure to list the things as being made out of steel. Or a lot of them, I think, are aluminum. And they end up like stripping out. Around 74. Kind of like 74. It's definitely got a lot more places if you needed to stop and use the bathroom or do something this way. Where 65, it seems like they're few. Hey, wow, it's an O'Reilly's distribution center. That's cool on a squirrel. I've never seen one of those. That's the part of 74 I don't think I've been on before. Excuse me. I'm usually further down. That or the one time I've gone through here, it was late. Yeah, I think it was late at night, so I missed all this. Much to see and I ain't got nothing to talk about. Oh boy. This Thursday is just rolling like a well-oiled machine. Not too many problems. Not too many unexpected things, even though I had to detour in a different way. I went 74 instead of 65. And for the love of God, why can't these four-wheelers and pickup trucks and buses, why can't any of these dumbasses do the speed limit? I'm on 2-lane roads where the speed limit's 55. And I've got grandma in her pickup truck riding my ass, and then passing me and leaving me like I'm sitting still, happen to be doing like 70. Or I get Jimmy Bob in his Honda Accord riding my ass to the point where I can't see him. Now, come on, people. You're on a 2-lane road in the middle of the country. Just do the fucking speed limit. Set your cruise. It's not hard. It really isn't. It's one of those boring days that's just going by. We got 2 hours till Effingham, and then another 2.5 or so from Effingham to Matthew. And it looks like I might be parked by about 7:30 again. Which, hey, that works for me. If I'm parked by 7:30, that means I can be rolling by 5:30? Probably more like 6, because it'll be more like closer to 8 after the pre-trip and everything. That'll put me getting home a lot earlier than normal. Hopefully I can get to Nashville before all the traffic. Because good Lord, the last 2 weeks I've hit Nashville in the middle of the heavy traffic. The first week was freaking Taylor Swift in Nashville. The second week, I have no clue what that was about, but apparently there was something else going on. And traffic's just been foobar Fridays. And now I'm just kind of planning what I want to do this weekend. I won't be dying of exhaustion from the heat. But now that my AC is working, so I actually probably feel like going to do something. Thinking about going down to the Holler. Again, I don't want to do it Saturday, but that'd be the day to do it because phone calls. Well, I guess that's good news and bad news. Good news being that I'm going to have a 3-day weekend this week. Bad news being that I'm not going to get home till Saturday next week. So I get an extra day off this week, and I only get 1 day off next week. Joy. Which, I guess that's trucking. But hey, full week's pay, plus holiday for Memorial Day, or I'm pretty sure we pay for that. I guess that'll kind of make up for my vacation with no air. It just kind of felt miserable the whole time. Yeah. Figure out something. much more else to talk about, I guess.